Hey guys, Time for Tech here, and today I've got a video about E3 2016. I was gonna give you a video about wireless charging technology, but since it's E3 soon, I might as well do a video on that and then the charging one later on, like in 2 weeks or so. So, E3 starts at 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the 14th of June, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on the 15th of June, and 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on the 16th of June. So, Sony, Microsoft, and EA, Bethesda, and Ubisoft are having their press conferences on the Sunday and Monday ahead of E3. That's on the 12th and 13th of June this year. So there is rumored to be a new Xbox released. I've got the Xbox One, and there's supposed to be an Xbox One Slim or something along those lines released this year at E3. I don't think it's going to be that big of an upgrade because the Xbox One was released in 2013, and normally with Xbox they release it like every 5 or 6 years, and right now it's only been 3 years. So with the Xbox 360, they done like an Xbox 360E and an Xbox 360 Slim, I think, and it was only a small improvement. And they also done the PS3 Slim. So I think it's just going to be an Xbox One Slim, just a bit more powerful, 1 terabyte base maybe, and it will probably just be obviously a lot smaller because it is quite big and the PS4 is quite small compared to it. So that's one of the advantages the PS4 has over it right now. So there are going to be some games stands at the show, and there are going to be some press conferences. Surprisingly, there are no EA or Activision stands, which are like the two biggest game companies. EA makes FIFA, Need for Speed, Activision, they're all huge companies, so I'm surprised they don't have any stands there. But they're going to be talking, and EA is going to be hosting their own event, EA Play, on the Sunday beforehand. And Activision will have its new games on partner stands such as Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, and Skylanders games. The three biggest stands each year are naturally made for PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, but Nintendo might not make an appearance this year. And Nintendo hasn't really been at the height of its gaming powers. The DS sales have slowed down by a lot. And Nintendo used to be a powerhouse. Like in 2009, 2010, they were a lot bigger. Even though they weren't as big as they were at their peak. Then PlayStation and Xbox with the new releases started to make a bigger release. Especially things like Call of Duty, FIFA, Need for Speed. More and more games are going to be on the PlayStation and Xbox, and maybe even PC gaming now, because you might see PlayStation and Xbox fade out and PC gaming is a lot more popular, so you might be able to see that more within 5 or 10 years time. There are a few more companies at E3. I'll just tell you a few of them: Bandai Namco, Capcom, Konami, Logitech, Oculus, which is the Oculus Rift, I tried the Gadget Show Live, Razer, Sega, Ubisoft, and Warner Bros. So those are quite a few big names, and there are plenty more. I'll put a list on the screen right now, and you'll be able to see the whole list of the companies that are going to be at E3. Some of the big announcements that could be at E3 are the Nintendo NX, which will obviously, if they are appearing, it would be a Wii U successor at E3 or even before, but most likely not, because right now it's just basically the end of May and it'll be in June the 13th. The Last of Us 2, and it's a PS4 sequel to Naughty Dog's Incredible The Last of Us, ever since the original was first released, so that could also be there. PlayStation Neo, PS4K or PS4.5, the next version of the PS4, just a minor upgrade, not really minor, but increased performance, also maybe 1 terabyte base model, and just, general improvements to the console. And the Xbox 1.5. This is the one I'm looking forward to because I'm more of an Xbox guy than PS4. I prefer Xbox. Even since the first Xbox, I remember playing on it. We had Colin McRae racing and all that stuff. And it's also just one of those consoles that won't really be a huge improvement. The huge improvement will most likely be in 2018 or 19 or maybe even as late as 2020, because with game consoles they have a really big gap between each release, and it's not like phones where each year they're releasing a new one. So there are going to be more games at E3. There's going to be an untitled Forza game for Xbox One and PC. I love Forza. I have Forza Horizon 2 and I'm thinking about Forza Motorsport 6. But if Forza is going to be released, I'm going to go really, really excited because I really love Forza games, and the detail they've got in it and the way they make it look so amazing. It's just really, really good. And if they release it, it'll be a very good thing, and I'll probably be looking to save up for it and buy it. I'll also show you the list of the games right down here somewhere so that you'll be able to see some of the major games list. So if you like this video about E3 2016 and what games and consoles to expect, please leave a like and subscribe. Also, I'm going to be having a weekly Twitter poll on my Twitter page where it's going to have like some of the tech things from this week, and then I'm going to put it in a poll. For example, what do you think Android N is going to be named? I had that poll 2 weeks ago and some of you voted for it. So I'm going to have a weekly poll. You'll just have to check most likely every Tuesday or Wednesday just about something that's happened during the week, and you can vote on what you think along with everyone else and see how you compare to everyone else. So again, if you like that video, please leave a like and subscribe.